Well, I want to introduce you to one of the newer members of my family here. This is Mercury, and she is a precious little tabby cat, and she is just the sweetest little thing on 4 feet. She often comes up to me and she'll be butting noses with me or chewing on my whiskers or whatever. But tabby cats, as you may or may not know, all have an M shape on their forehead. If you have a cat and it has that M on its forehead, it's a tabby cat. And the tabby cats came to have that M in a very special way. And it fits in so good with Christmas time, doesn't it, my baby? Yes, you're gonna bump noses with Grandpa? So I want to just 1 second, please. I want to tell you the legend associated with why tabby cats have the M on their foreheads. I'm going to set you down, sweetie. Here, you can sit right by your bloody couch. So the story goes. This was actually on Paul Harvey many, many years ago. And it's such a sweet story that that I have to share it with you for Christmas. Is how the tabby cat got the M on its forehead. And it came to pass that a husband and wife journeyed to the small town of Bethlehem, as the king had decreed that all people stand to be counted in the small towns and teeming cities in whence they originated. The journey was long and hard for both, but especially for the young wife, who was very near to bringing her child, into the world. When they at last reached the crowded and noisy town, the expectant father searched for an inn where they could rest and where the child could safely be born. But at every door he was told there was no room available. Finally, one innkeeper, though having no space left in his inn, took pity on them and offered them shelter in the small stable that was used by his animals. It was there that the child was born, surrounded by beasts of the field, and as the nights grew cold, the baby fretted and cried while his parents pondered how to keep him warm and comfortable. His father tried stuffing straw into the open places in the walls, and his mother tried warming him with her meager wrappings, but still the baby cried on. All the while, a tiny kitten watched from a corner. Now, of course, the little baby is cold, she thought to herself. The kitten did it. It has no fur to keep it warm. I will give it mine, and I will lullaby purr it to sleep. The little cat jumped into the manger where the baby lay. There she quietly gave her humble gift of warmth and love, gently stretching out her thin, fragile little body over the baby's, careful to cover all but the infant's face. The crying was soon replaced by soft purrs and coos, and slowly the infant smiled. As Mary, the new mother, witnessed this gift to her child, she touched the little cat's forehead. Thank you, little Tabby, for your gift of love and warmth. As a sign of my grateful blessing, you and all your descendants will forevermore carry my initial on your forehead. And to this day, tabby cats are known by the remarkable M on their foreheads and by their extraordinary gifts of love so gently given. And you know, I've had a lot of cats in the last 10 years, and I loved each and every one of them. They're beautiful animals. But the most docile and loving is that little tabby. You know, she ended up on my doorsteps probably about a month ago. I don't know where she came from. She was laying there. She was weak. She could hardly move, obviously not being fed. And so I picked up that frail little body that weighed less than a feather, it seemed, and I brought her in. And David and I nursed her back to health. And she has so much compassion in that precious little heart of hers. So I wanted to share with you how the tabbies got the M, and I think it's pretty special. All right, hope you enjoyed this. I will be, back with you real soon. God bless each and every one of you, and I love you all very,